Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Price here. Today we are going to be going over Hibana tips and tricks with some commentated gameplay. Now, this is the first video on my channel. I did have an old one, however I deleted it. So if you are new here or if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for checking out my new and updated channel. This time I'm really going to try to do daily uploads and all that sort of stuff. But enough about me, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Today, you're going to want to learn how to play Hibana. So what do? You look up YouTube videos, you look up guides, but it's just a bunch of info that is trash. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to take you through the thought process of higher level gameplay, plat to diamond level gameplay. Now, of course, this is my own gameplay, so guys, if you have any critiques for me, leave them down in the comments below. So tip number 1 is using callouts effectively. Now, we're going to go ahead and join out this bandit in cafe. I send my teammate in to get the first pick, he dies, and I effectively trade out after he calls out that he's pushing. Of course, he was also lion tracked, but in the event that there was no lion, that callout would have been more effective. Now, if you hear in the background that there is a call out that there is someone near daycare and that there is someone near the north stairs, I peek the window thinking there's someone on the north stairs, easily pick off the Valkyrie catching her unaware, and pre-fire that little season 1 motor hole just in case anybody's peeking it. Now, what would you do in this situation? You know someone's in daycare, so what do? I walk in fearlessly, see his shadow, pre-fire it, and get the third kill. That is exactly how it works, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you take control of the upstairs floor, just like that. I blow open the hatch, and I peek it from an angle. C4 can come at you at any time. So I get a call out that the mirror is back left, see the mirror, pick off an easy pick. I either figure that the Capcan is either holding an angle in A or in back B, and there he is in back B, and that's a 5k, that's an ace, and that's the round. Now, in the event that you don't have friends, like myself, you're going to need to use your drone to solo clear into the objective. So what do? You drone where you're going to enter from. Now, I had a drone already placed near the train entrance because I was going to enter from there. I saw the Valkyrie on her cam, snuck up the stairs while pre-aiming, and proceeded to get the easiest kill of my life. So, there was a little back and forth in the chat between me and the Valk. I apologize for any unsportsmanlike conduct coming from myself. However, I had to let her know that what she was doing was utterly dumb. Moving on. So, quickly, I drone out daycare. I listen for any sort of sounds, any sort of movement, any sort of proning. I notice the open window, meaning that there is another person near or around the daycare. So, the lion is tracked, and I see the post right there. I figure that there's nobody in train, nobody in north stairs, so I run in after the lion goes in and get an easy pick on the post. That is how you effectively solo clear while listening for sound and for any sort of movement. So another lion comes in, gonna go ahead and destroy the camera, walk in, peek the open hatch, see the Jaeger, get an easy pick, drop down because it's a 5v1, and we win the round just like that. Easy 2k. Now guys, tip number 3 is to abuse the peeker's advantage. Now, since this video is mainly geared for you beginner and intermediate level players, if you don't know what the peeker's advantage is, let me go ahead and explain it in a more concise way than I've seen other YouTubers or people explain it. So essentially, when you peek a corner, you have a certain amount of time to react because of your distance. It's not exactly because of the distance, but because of the time. They have a distance lag from where you are on your screen and where he is on their screen. So basically, you are playing Tom Clancy's You Peek, You Win. When you peek as a 3-speed attacking operator with an ACOG scope, you can get off some nutty and quick peeks. So tip number 4 is how to play hatches and clutch. So in these kinds of situations, once you've established vertical control, what do? I see a lot of people spending way too much time on the hatches, way too much time looking down the hatches. So what do? You have to take your time and clear it out effectively, but you also have to clear it out with speed. You cannot spend all your time on a hatch, because if you do, you're just going to go ahead and waste your time as well as your team's time. So I get an easy pick on the mirror right there, just kind of browsing around the area. Claymore off my flank, RIP Hibana's Claymore, and proceed to go ahead and stare down the hatch again. But the time is winding down. Now, this is what you should not do. There's 50 seconds left. What are we doing? We have to get to the site. I waste my time seeing that rook, and he saw my drone, so he knows I want to peek him, and he smartly maneuvers away. So what are we going to do now? I'm going to go ahead and shoot the Hibana pellets on that hatch for my teammate to drop down that way, and I am going to go ahead and drop down the hatch in a couple seconds here. I'm still wasting time here. 23 seconds, 22 seconds. The crunch against the clock. I get a nice pick on the guy in B. Somehow did not see me drop. Don't know what kind of angle he was holding, but that's partially his fault. But you see, guys, there's 9 seconds left. This is a race against the clock. This is what you should not be doing. Because, of course, this is just added pressure to the team. It's an added mental stress. It's an added physical stress. It's just unnecessary stress that you don't want to put on your team and friends' psychological states while playing this game. Remember, guys, this game is 50% mental and 50% reaction as well as strat. So, you know, he's getting droned. We got a drone on the diffuser. That wall is unreinforced. I'm just going to hold this tight angle here. The Vigil is going to go ahead and walk into my crosshairs in a few seconds here. And I get the kill, and I clutched around. So if you made it this far, guys, thanks a lot for watching one of my first ever videos on this channel. And if you haven't already, please click the thumbs up button, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with anyone who you know would want to watch this video, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification button to be part of the notification squad.